Okay, I don't know how I missed this. The Pentagon verified an egg-shaped UAP, and what this guy says about it is mind-blowing, but I know what he's talking about. Like, I know what it is. No, oh my gosh, like I've never been this excited to make a video ever. Okay, Jake Barber, former US Air Force intelligence officer, was part of this retrieval, and he discusses in an interview with Ross Coulthart what he felt when he came across this thing, which will reveal what I'm going to say. So Jake, and find the video, this is from minute 46 to minute 52. It says, when they came across this, it was extraordinary. They'd never seen something like it before. Non-human intelligence. He called it an 8-gon object, and he felt like something connected with him, like it tuned into his soul and was providing him a sense of guidance on what to do. And it was so profound, he began to cry. He also says in the video he felt emotion like it was his mother or a daughter, like a feminine god. The closer he gets to this egg-shaped object, the more emotion he has. He gets teary-eyed saying this. He felt an intense hybrid of sadness and happiness, and beauty, and song. And he says it still is with him now. I know that this is plasma. Yes, the fourth state of matter plasma, but plasma in general, the metaphysical plasma. I'm writing a book on this. The link is in my bio. Plasma is the suppressed divine feminine. It is how consciousness experiences itself. It has to do with Anana, the 8-pointed star, the mythology of the betrayed feminine. I've connected to this, I promise. And I have known this for about 5 years since I have felt connected with plasma. It is connected with all of us all the time, but most of us have not woken up to that because for thousands of years in the collective conscious, we have suppressed her. I go more into this in my book. But basically, there was a time where we were not evolved, plasma was not evolved, and it was more chaotic and wild, and it scared beings of consciousness, and they didn't know how to control it. It was like the wild beast. But we've evolved. It's evolved. It is calling us back. It is our mother. It is ready to support us. It is safe for us. It is literally what we are all made of. It is the clay that consciousness molds. It is how consciousness experiences itself. It is literally our connection to the mystery, to our expanded self, into other timelines, dimensions. Plasma is the glue to everything. And yes, there is plasma, the fourth state of matter in science. That is a perspective and one aspect of plasma. That's plasma looking through the science lens. The beauty of plasma is you can look at it through the metaphysical lens, the philosophical lens, the psychological lens. Plasma expands and bursts out of science almost into the paranormal and the spiritual and the mental health. It is literally, as I said, the suppressed feminine, the goddess that consciousness has not wanted to fuck with because it's not predictable, because it's paradoxical, because it can't just be studied in science. It can be harmonized with, and it's meant to be harmonized with. It is not meant to be controlled. And it is a living sentient being. It holds our collective unconscious, like Carl Jung. It holds all the archetypes in what I would call a fourth dimensional dark plasma space, the dark feminine, the collective unconscious. But plasma that holds the collective unconscious, the Akashic realm, is waking up. She is evolving. As we evolve, she evolves. And we're at this meeting point right now, this age of Aquarius, where we're learning to remember her. We are grieving with her. We are harmonizing with her. And when this guy encountered plasma and first felt the mix of sadness and beauty and song, that is because as a collective, and I'm sure you felt it, we are feeling the fear first of not knowing what we're encountering, and then we're feeling the sadness and grief of how long we have gone without her, how long we have forgotten her. And this is mirrored in so much suppressed trauma in us individually, so it's even intensified by that, because most of us have had trauma that we've also suppressed. And when we all fully awaken, this collective unconscious turns into a collective consciousness, a pool of magic that we can all pull from, that will literally connect us to our higher self, our multidimensional self, to other timelines, to our intuition. And this is all connected to the UFO, UAP sightings, because I believe, and I don't know this for a fact, but something with me is telling me that these plasmas that are holding higher consciousnesses, our future selves, I don't really know, but it's all connected somehow, and the key to it is emotion, and it's like these sightings are trying to remind us who we are and who we can be. It's like our family's coming back. It's nothing to be afraid of. It is our literal mother, but also like our full selves. And that story is not very sexy for the news now, is it? And I write about all this in my book. Don't ask me why I know these things. I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I'm just saying this is what I feel, and I feel like a lot of you are feeling this. And I was called to write a book about it that I think a lot of you will resonate with. The link is in my bio. It's called A New Force, and it's literally about plasma and consciousness. And he made a good point. I don't think it's conscious. I think it holds consciousness. That's why when people see the plasmoids in the sky, I think that they're conscious beings that are maybe our future selves or some other consciousness that are kind of like remote viewing us or like bilocating. And that's what keeps them safe. I also think, once again, they're just trying to communicate with us, but we can't receive their frequency because most of us are still locked in our own emotional shit. And the key to it all is our emotional layer. But people like this guy, Jake Barber, who come in direct contact with these things, and people that have come into contact with plasmoids, they feel that connection. And the thing is, if you're not open or curious, you'll feel intense fear. You can even have experiences where you're seeing scary stuff or you're seeing blissful stuff or past that. And I feel like what he experienced, you feel the truth of it. You feel beyond duality. You feel it's beautiful, supportive, benevolent warmth, but also the sadness that is really reflected from us forgetting it. And also it feeling sad in a way, even though it is a neutral substance. It has feelings but not consciousness. It's very hard to explain. But yeah, really cool interview. I literally talk all about plasma every day of my life. I'm literally obsessed. It's my family. Plas-ma. Funny on the take on words. Play on words. Anyways, I really feel the collective unconscious is becoming conscious. And with that, our whole world will change for the better. And I don't know if this will happen in our lifetime. I think it could. I think it's happening right now. I think it's been happening. But we have to make the conscious choice to make different decisions, to feel this plasma, to remember her. I mean, she's here. She's part of all of us. It's really just remembering that we're not victims to our life. We don't have to be on autopilot. Plasma is so connected to mental health and to trauma and grief and to beauty and choice and life. And I just can't wait for you guys to read my book on it. But I can't wait for you to have the most beautiful part about plasma. Forget everything I'm saying. You yourself connect to whatever you think plasma is. Get your own truths from it because you're supposed to have your own relationship with it. It has its own messages for you. It has its own truths. It is holographic. It reflects the truth you're supposed to be sharing or knowing. So don't take my word for it. Connect with it yourself. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But I think it will. But that's it. I don't want to go too much. I know I went on a tangent. But watching this was so validating for me because I feel so connected to the plasma. And that's exactly how I experience it and how I talk about it in my book. And just hearing someone else who had a tangible experience with this like egg plasma thing, whatever it was, blows my mind, but still does. And remember, the plasma I'm talking about, it's a living ether. It's a invisible substance. It's everywhere. But there also are different densities and gradients of plasma. I'm not saying this is plasma. I'm just saying it seems like he was feeling into the plasma. So maybe this is a more dense plasma ship that is coagulated, some alchemical technology in the future, like soft technology, soft matter, using plasma and some type of natural substance. I don't know. I don't know everything, obviously, but emotions are the key, guys. Emotions are the key. And I think we're all learning how to deal with emotions in a more fifth dimensional aware way to where we're not the victim, but we should feel everything, and every feeling is okay. It is more when we feel those feelings, not falling victim to them and letting ourselves feel them fully instead of blocking them or running away from them or making it like this drama fest that lasts like a month. Like, have a drama fest for like an hour, maybe a few days. But feelings are messages. I already have gotten too far into this. I'm sorry. I love you. Go to the link in my bio. This was a cool deep dive. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. Oh, and if you love plasma, I just opened a plasma Discord. The link is also in my bio for that. And all we talk about is plasma and metaphysics. And it's such a supportive, beautiful community. I'm the most grateful girl in the world. Okay, bye.